Good evening. Glad to have you along on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network presented by Ziggy's Coffee. I'm Blaine Robinson, welcoming you inside Mead High School where the Mavs will host the Coronado Cougars in the first round of the 4A girls basketball playoffs. Mead comes in as a 12 seed at 7-3 overall, and the Cougars are the 21 seed after a 9-4 regular season. Tonight's game on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee, a hometown favorite, serving up delicious food and drinks across 30 locations, with a variety of options including specialty coffee, Red Bull infusions, and a signature Kids Zone menu. There is something for everyone to enjoy. Ziggy's looks forward to opening its new headquarters, featuring a cafe and drive-thru at the corner of 3rd and Welker in Mead later this year. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day.
And now your starters for Coronado Cougars. Number 1, Number 11,
Starters for the Mavs tonight, as usual: Brennan, Marr, Hahn, Morrow, and Stevenson. Quick message from CHASA. Educational athletics sanctioned by these schools and the Colorado High School Activities Association teach lifetime values like respect for opponents, coaches, officials, communities, and classmates. There is no better place than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. Starters for the visiting Coronado Cougars, coached by Brian Earls. It'll be senior Fatina Muhammad, 10.5 points a game, 6.5 rebounds. It'll be Hope Earls, point guard. Number 14, Allie Leisher. Number 20, McKenna Rempel. And number 31, Deschanay Bruner, a freshman. Other sponsors, in addition to Ziggy's Coffee, bringing you tonight's game: Northern Colorado Pools, Mead Mavericks Boosters, Graybow Roofing, and Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. And we are set to go. It'll be Muhammad and Stevenson to jump it up center court and get us underway. First round, girls 4A state playoffs, trip to the round of 16 on the line. And the Mavs control the tip, and Marr looks to set the offense for Mead. Inside to Stevenson, turnaround jumper, blocked, and possession stays with Mead. Marr, dribble, inside Stevenson, spin, baseline, jumper, no good. Rebound to Muhammad, and Muhammad is running. Bucket is good, and the foul for Fatina Muhammad. Went coast to coast. Foul against Marr, her first, team first. 7:27 to play, first quarter. Muhammad free throw too strong. Rebound snatched out of the air by Stevenson. Marr, right wing now. Backdoor cut for Morrow. And the reset to Brennan. Kira Hahn thought about a three. Crossover dribble. Layup is good. And Kira Hahn has tied the game at 2. Poked away by Morrow, picked up by Brennan. Brennan all the way to the rim. Layup is good. Mavs lead 4-2. 6:45 to play, first quarter. Ahead, Coronado breaks the press. Miss, rebound underneath to Bruner, and she ties the game at 4. 90 seconds into this first quarter. And Marr calls out a play for the Mavericks. Lines up at top of the key, 3, too strong. Rebound fought for and collected by Rempel. But she loses it, picked up by Marr, and off to Brennan. Cross court to Hahn, left wing three on the way, Kira Hahn. Too strong. Rebound chased down by Morrow. And Marr calls out a play, 5:50 to play first quarter. Top of the key to Morrow. Morrow cut off and out to Marr. Backdoor cut to Hahn. Underneath Stevenson, one dribble layup is good. Stevenson with two. Mead leads 6-4. Muhammad crossover dribble and has it poked away, picked up by Morrow, 3-on-2, ahead to Marr, over to Brennan, left-hand layup is good. Charlotte Brennan has 4, Mavs lead 8-4. And Muhammad across for Coronado, slapped on the arm. And a push from behind on Brennan. Her first, team second. 4:54 to play, first quarter. Subs into the game for the Cougars. Sanaya Jones and Ella Leisure. Sideline out of bounds to Coronado. Dropped off. Leisure blocked and picked up by Brennan. Brennan out and running. Elbow to Stevenson, turnaround jumper is good. Jackie Stevenson with 4. Mead leads 10-4, 4:24 to play first quarter. Leisure dribbles it off her foot out of bounds, and Coronado looks rattled early. And now they're going to bring full court pressure. And Mead across easily. Marr inside. Brennan, drop off Stevenson. Shot no good, but it's waved off. Push off by Brennan, her second. And she'll be replaced by Maddox Boston. Early foul trouble for Charlotte Brennan. Hope Earls sets the offense for the Cougars. She's bumped and kicks to Muhammad as a foul is called. 4th team foul on the Mavs already. Sideline out of bounds to the Cougars. Muhammad working on Hahn. Drives, spins, puts one up. And a travel called with 3:49 to play. And Hahn across the timeline for Mead. Left wing to Hahn, inside to Stevenson. And poked out of bounds to Coronado with 3:30 to play first quarter. Administrative timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. And we'll take a second to thank our first quarter sponsor, Northern Colorado Pools. Northern Colorado Pools is a family-owned and operated second-generation Colorado pool builder. They provide expert design and customization options for your entire backyard project. Contact Northern Colorado Pools today for your free estimate at northerncoloradopools.com or by calling 970-408-1414. Early scoring for the Mavs. Stevenson and Brennan with 4 each. And Kira Hahn has 2. On the other side, Muhammad and Bruner with 2 apiece. And tough defense here from Mead. Drive, layup too strong, rebound, Morrow. And that was Ella Leisher on the miss. Foul on Leisher. Foul on Ella Leisher. First team foul. And Marr brings it across for Mead. And out of bounds as Marr slid into the baseline. Coronado struggling to get quality looks here in the first quarter. And poked out of bounds by Morrow. Muhammad and Rempel back into the game, replacing Ella Leisher and Hope Earls. Muhammad right around Hahn and then stripped. Picked up by Stevenson, ahead to Marr. And back inside to Marr now. Backdoor cut to Hahn, reverse layup, no good, but a foul with 2:38 to play, first quarter. Hahn to the line for the first time tonight. First free throw on the way, swished home. Foul, meanwhile, on Jones, her first, team's second. And Hahn sinks a pair. She has 4. So Brennan, Stevenson, and Hahn each have 4 to comprise the Mavericks' 12 points on the board so far. Ball lost by Muhammad, picked up by Boston. Boston to the rim, floater, short, rebound, Hahn. And she's held on the arm. Foul was on Weiss as Earls and Bruner come back into the game. Baseline underneath, Hahn to throw it in. And it's into Stevenson. One dribble, fake, shot no good. Rebound fought for and collected by Stevenson. Hahn shot blocked inside by Bruner. And possession arrow on the held ball will go to Coronado. Earls drops it off to Leisher across. Her layup is good. Allie Leisher, the leading scorer for the Cougars with her first 2 points. 12-6 now. Stevenson up and under. Layup is good and a foul. And Abby Miller into the game, replacing Mary Marr. Stevenson, 6 early points, and she goes to the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. And she rattles it home. 15-6, 1:40 to play, first quarter. And another steal, but a foul called against Hahn. It's her first, team fifth, and it'll be sideline out of bounds to the Cougars. Ball in, layup blocked and collected by Morrow, and a travel on Morrow. Baseline underneath to Coronado. Ella Leisure back into the game, replacing Muhammad, and Ellie Angus into the game for Mead, replacing Stevenson. 1:28 to play, first quarter, 15-6 Mead. Top of the key, Allie Leisure, straight on three, too strong. Hahn finds Ellie Angus underneath, reverse layup is good. Angus into the game and puts two on the board immediately. Mead 17, Coronado 6, 1:15 to play, and a timeout on the floor called by Coronado. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Once again, this presentation of basketball on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee and their 30 locations. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day. And more full court pressure by Mead. And another steal. And then a held ball. Possession arrow gives it to Mead as Marr checks back into the game for the Mavericks, replacing Kira Hahn. Sideline out of bounds to Mead, and it's in to Marr. Inside to Angus, one dribble, and she gives it up to Morrow. Marr, backdoor to Maddox Boston, underneath to Miller. Layup is good. Excellent ball movement by the Mavs, and they are all over Coronado early. And a foul underneath. As Morrow attempted to grab the rebound, she was fouled by Jones, her second. And Marr across with 30 seconds to go here, first quarter. Underneath to Boston. Outside Miller, left wing three on the way. Too strong, rebound to Jones. Leisure ahead. And a miss collected by Mead. 7 seconds, drop off to Miller. Layup, no good, and a blocking foul against Coronado. 5.5 seconds to play here, first quarter. Miller to the line, first free throw on the way, too strong. And Stevenson replaces Morrow for this final 5.5 second stretch. And Miller will have one more. Second free throw too strong, rebound, Leisure. And with 2 seconds to go in the first quarter, Coronado will have to heave up a prayer. And a foul, blocking foul as time expired. Sixth team foul. And I think they're going to put a half a second or so back on the clock. 0.6 onto the clock. Sideline out of bounds to Coronado. And deflected away by Stevenson to end the first quarter. Very impressive first quarter for the Mavs. And they lead 19-6 and forced a ton of turnovers. Let's take a look at what lies ahead in this region for this Mead girls basketball team. See, right now they're playing Coronado. They will play on Thursday the winner of Falcon and Palisade, and if they can get through that, their most likely opponent would be Mullen at Mullen, either Saturday night, or if the snowstorm is as bad as anticipated, it will be moved to Monday night. Reminder, this is just one of 4 quadrants, and so this only gets Mead to the Final Four, and then they'll meet the other winners of the other 3 quadrants. And as the teams make their way back onto the floor for the second quarter, we want to let you know that second quarter action tonight is presented by the Mead Mavericks Boosters. Coronado ball to begin the second quarter. And Muhammad weaves through traffic, left-hand layup too strong. Rebound to Hahn. Boston drops it off to Marr. Marr, top of the key, working on Earls. Spin move underneath Hahn. Extra pass, Stevenson. Shot no good. Rebound fought for. And it'll stay on this end with the Mavericks. Marr to trigger, baseline underneath. And she has it into Stevenson. Corner. Marr thought about the 3 and then pulls it out. And then steps back for 3 and knocks it down. Mary Marr into the scoring column with her first 3 points. And Mead pouring it on here early, 22-6. Muhammad Euro step, layup no good. Rebound, putback is good for McKenna Rempel. Her first 2 of the night, 22-8 the score. Brennan back into the game, meanwhile, with 2 fouls. Stevenson elbow jumper, spins out, and Earls with the rebound. Weiss driving on Brennan, sinks the shot, and the 3rd foul on starting point guard Charlotte Brennan. Brennan will probably be done for the remainder of the first half. Yep, that'll do it for her as Morrow replaces her. 7th team foul as well, so Coronado will shoot free throws on every foul for the remainder of the first half. And Weiss knocks down the free throw to complete the 3-point play. 22-11. Marr backdoor to Hahn. Kick, Stevenson, pump fake, and no shot, but that is the 7th team foul against Coronado. And it'll be 1 and the bonus for Jacqueline Stevenson. And Stevenson to the line for one and the bonus. And the free throw falls off and picked up by Coronado. And turned over by Earls. Morrow to the rim, layup swatted by Muhammad. And Muhammad looking to take it coast to coast. And then stripped by Boston. Drop off Marr, right wing three lined up, too strong. And Morrow fights for Cougars to come up with the rebound. And a timeout called by Mead, full timeout on the floor, 5:58 to play, first half. Second quarter action once again presented by the Mead Mavericks Boosters, a group that is linked by a common goal of supporting the educational, athletic, and social experience for all student athletes by providing educational assistance and grants to teachers, club sponsors, and athletic coaches. Scoring recap once again, Stevenson leads all scorers with 7. Hahn and Brennan have 4. Mary Marr has 3. Abby Miller and Ellie Angus have 2 on the other side for the Cougars. Weiss has 3, 2 for Muhammad, 2 for Ali Leisure, 2 for Rempel, and 2 for Deschanay Bruner. And it'll be sideline out of bounds to the Mavs. Maddox Boston coming off a double screen, pulls up from the free throw line, shot blocked by Muhammad, and Muhammad's gonna go all the way to the rim, layup, no good. Rebound Muhammad, kick out Leisure, her shot too strong, another rebound for Muhammad, and then Jackie Stevenson out with it. Morrow all the way to the rim, shot no good, rebound Muhammad. Muhammad gives it to Bruner. Bruner drives on Stevenson and then has it taken away by Morrow. Marr gets a screen from Stevenson and then resets the offense and hollers out a play. Boston inside to Hahn. And poked away by Leisure. And Boston gets a break, replaced by Abby Miller. 4:51 to play first half, 22-11. Mead continues to lead. And baseline underneath, Hahn to trigger. Gets it into Marr. Inside Stevenson. And cut off, but gets it out to Marr for 3, too strong. Rebound, Bruner. And Mary Marr bumped by, Mary Marr actually bumps Earls, and Earls will go to the line for one and the bonus. Earls, the senior point guard, scoreless tonight, and heads to the free throw line for one and the bonus. Free throw miss, and rebound picked up by Stevenson. Hahn, hesitation all the way to the rim. Left hand layup is good. Hahn has 6. And Earls throws it right to Stevenson, ahead to Marr. Uncontested layup is too strong and picked up by Earls. Cross court to Leisure. Drop off to Bruner. And reset at the top with Earls. Drive, Leisure, too strong. Rebound, Marr. Ahead to Miller, back to Marr. Thought about the three, drops it off to Stevenson. And she fires it out of bounds off of Miller. 3:32 to play. Administrative timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. Mead 24, Coronado 11. Once again, this game brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee and their 30 locations. Ziggy's looks forward to opening their new headquarters featuring a cafe and drive-thru at the corner of 3rd and Welker in Mead later this year. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day. Defense has been outstanding thus far for Mead, forcing a number of turnovers and limiting the number of clean looks for Coronado. Ball in for the Cougars. They break the press. Pull up three on the way. Air ball. Saved off of Stevenson, and Coronado maintains possession. Baseline underneath. And an offensive foul called on Allie Leisure, her first. And ball back to the Mavericks. 5 on the floor for the Mavs. Hahn, Morrow, Miller, Stevenson, and Marr. Stevenson looking for someone. Spins on Muhammad. Fake. Layup short. And out of bounds off Stevenson. Three minutes to play here in the first half, and more full court zone pressure by Mead. Muhammad to Martinez, right wing three, short, and picked up by Marr. Inside to Miller, underneath to Marr. And now Marr resets. Cross to Hahn, left wing three, wide open. Too strong. And a couple of opportunities missed by Miller and Hahn underneath. And Martinez comes out with it for Coronado. Muhammad all the way to the rim. Layup no good. Rebound Muhammad. And then a held ball as she tries to save it. Possession arrow to the Cougars. Boston and Angus into the game, replacing Marr and Stevenson. 2:03 to play, second quarter. Mead 24, Coronado 11. And Earls to inbound, baseline underneath. Earls gets it into Leisure. And Leisure bumped on the perimeter. Two shots for Allie Leisure. And now the officials confer and change it to a 1-on-1 situation. Leisure misses the first, rebound to Morrow. Morrow crossover all the way to the rim, kick Hahn, and the shot too strong. Rebound picked up by Ella Leisure, and then stolen by Hahn. Inside, layup, no good. Rebound picked up by Martinez, and she has it stolen. Hahn with a shot blocked. Boston left wing three. And a hold called against Abby Miller. And some problems at the scorer's table. And now it'll be a two-shot foul for Hope Earls on the other end, as that was finally the 10th team foul after Coronado thought that they had already reached 10 team fouls. Earls knocks down the first free throw, her first point of the night. And Earls' second free throw, too strong. Rebound to Morrow. Hahn, drive, kick. And inside to Boston, out to Hahn. Open, left corner three is good for Kira Hahn. She has 9 to lead all scorers. And another steal. Morrow across to Hahn. And then Morrow throws it away. Stemple all the way to the rim. And it's going to be called a held ball on the shot attempt. And they're going to give the ball to Mead. 41.9 to play, 27-12 the score. Nothing doing down on this end for the Mavs. Morrow drives, gets through traffic, layup no good, rebound Miller, and her putback is good with 15 seconds to play here in the first half. Mead 29, Coronado 12. Leisure has it poked away from behind, and with 7.1 remaining, it'll be baseline underneath for Coronado. Leisure three, no good. Rebound to Hahn, and she's going to launch at the buzzer and come up short, but a resounding first half effort for the Mavericks. And at the end of the first half, Mead leads 29-12. Take a short break for halftime and be back with third quarter action on the other side.
There's a misconception that the reason kids take part in high school sports is to earn college scholarships. In reality, students say the primary reason they play school sports is to have fun, and the percentage of those players who receive college scholarships is less than 5%. But what comes from the opportunity to compete has a lifetime staying power and is more valuable than a scholarship. Today's student participants are the leaders of tomorrow. Support your local school activities program. Support CHSA. The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSA.
And welcome back to Mead High School, where we are set for third quarter action after a dominant first half for the Mavs. Number of turnovers they forced, and really no clean looks at all for Coronado. Leading scorer for Mead so far is Kira Hahn with 9. Stevenson has chipped in 7. And it'll be Coronado ball to begin the third quarter. And Mohammed brings it across for the Cougars. Underneath, layup is good for McKenna Rempel. And right about the time I say no clean looks for the Cougars, they open up the third quarter with a high percentage shot. Corner to Brennan, back in the game after 3 fouls in the first half. Nice set into the corner for Hahn. 3, no good, but kept alive by Marr. Inside Stevenson, turnaround shot too strong. Rebound Marr, back outside Stevenson. One dribble, and gives it up back to Marr. Spin move, floater, no good. Rebound Marr, and out of bounds to Coronado. Across to Leisure, and then thrown away, picked up by Morrow. Brennan now resets for the Mavericks. Kick, Marr, one dribble, crossover, and a backdoor pass to Morrow, and then Brennan, wide open corner 3, rims out. Another rebound pulled down by Marr. Left wing 3 for her is no good, and Mohammed down with it. Mohammed floater, too strong. Rebound fought for, and a held ball. Gives it to Mead. Hahn, pull up, elbow, rattles out, and over the top is Stevenson, and a foul called on her, first personal. 5:58 to play third quarter, 29-14, Mead leads. Near steal on the trap, and Coronado able to retain possession. Tough shot by Rempel is no good. And a foul called against Weiss, her second. 5.5 to play now, third quarter. Hahn inside Stevenson, layup, and the foul. Stevenson, nice finish, and she'll go to the free throw line with a chance to complete the three-point play and get into double figures. She has 9 after that layup. And she does complete the three-point play and get into double figures with 10. 32-14, 5:20 to play, third quarter. Turnover by Muhammad, picked up by Marr. Brennan inside, turnaround Stevenson. And another rebound by Mary Marr. She is all over the offensive glass in this third quarter. Kick, Brennan, wide open right wing three is good. She's got 7. Lead is up to 21, and a 30-second timeout called by Coronado. 4:48 to play, and Mead looks prepared to advance to the round of 16. Third quarter action tonight presented by Grabo Roofing, by the way, and we will talk about them during the next timeout. And the ball in for Coronado. Weiss weaves through traffic, floater way too strong. Rebound back to Weiss. And a foul on Marr, her third, and it'll be sideline out of bounds to Coronado as Ella Leisure comes into the game replacing Allie Leisure, and Abby Miller into the game replacing Mary Marr. Top of the key, Muhammad. Kick to Earls, her shot too strong, rebound Muhammad, and then stolen away by Hahn. Hahn ahead to Miller, too high and out of bounds. Back to Coronado. And Bruner into the game, replacing Weiss. Near turnover, but Coronado able to keep it from going across, and then they do turn it over. And Brennan stopped in her tracks in transition. Comes off a double screen all the way to the rim, layup short, rebound Rempel. Another turnover by Coronado. Ahead to Stevenson, Euro step, layup, no good. Rebound picked up by Bruner. Coronado must be approaching 30 turnovers here tonight. Floater too strong by Muhammad. Abby Miller out with it. And her pass is picked off. And another turnover by Coronado on a 3-on-1 fast break this time. Stevenson's turnaround shot no good. And a held ball will go to Coronado, and a timeout on the floor with 3:02 to play, third quarter. Administrative timeout, 30 seconds. Third quarter action tonight brought to you by Grabo Roofing. They started in 2000 to serve a loyal group of friends, family, business owners, homeowners, property managers, and commercial builders in Boulder County. The same values that served their close friends and acquaintances over 20 years ago now drives their growth as a company. They believe that returning phone calls, showing up on time, performing the work at the price they quoted, and completing the work in a timely and professional manner is essential in the roofing business. Visit their website at graboroofing.com or call them at 303-684-9815. 35-14 the score here inside Mead High School. First round. State 4A playoff action with a spot in the round of 16 on the line. Leisure to Rempel. Floater, too strong. Rebound, fought for, and picked up by Rempel. Layup is good. Mead quickly ahead the other way. Brennan trapped, gets rid of it. Hahn freed up, wide open three. Splash. Kira Hahn, her second three on the night. She's got 12. It's a game high 12 right now. Backdoor to Muhammad. Her shot, no good. Rebound Muhammad. Layup, no good. Third opportunity for Muhammad. That's no good. And Maddox Boston comes out with it. Abby Miller to Hahn underneath. Layup is good. Game high 14 now for Hahn. Abby Miller doesn't always play a ton, but she's providing great effort and energy on both ends of the floor tonight, as a three is put home by Rempel. She has 7. Hahn, another three. No good. Rebound to Boston. "30-second timeout. 1:23 to play third quarter. Mead 40, Coronado 19. Couple of notable scores for Mead fans. On the boys' side, it's been confirmed they will play at home against Holy Family Thursday night in a rematch of a defeat Mead suffered earlier in the season. Longmont, the number 2 seed in the state on the boys' side, eked out a close one over Falcon, 56-52. And back here in this one, Mead has it in, and Hahn's freed up for a left wing three off the inbound pass, and she splashes that one home. She's got a game high 17. Nice design there out of the timeout. And Hahn comes up with a steal. Cross court to Boston, lines up a right wing three. That's short. And Brennan on the line as she tries to save it. Under a minute to go here, third quarter. 24-point lead for the home team. Drive, tough floater, goes out of bounds off the top of the backboard. And it'll be Mead basketball. Martinez into the game, replacing Ella Leisure. And Brennan walks it up for the Mavericks. Morrow, drop off to Angus, and a travel underneath called against Ellie Angus. And Abby Miller quickly back into the game. This time she'll get Brennan. Hurls to Jones, and now to Martinez. Left wing three on the way. That rims out. Rebound fought for and corralled by Jones. Her putback, no good. Rebound, Leisure. Her shot blocked. And rebound fought for. And a jump ball gives it back to Mead. And a substitution, Stevenson's into the game, replacing Morrow. Just 3/10 of a second left in the third quarter. And one ref said the shot was up in time. The other official said it's no good. And they're going to wave it off. So at the end of 3, Mead 43, Coronado 19. And Mead well on their way to the next round. We are now set for the start of the fourth quarter, presented by Remax Nexus Jason and Tara Boston. It'll be Mead possession to begin this final quarter. Stevenson across to Marr, back to Stevenson. And skip pass to Brennan. Hahn draws a foul along the baseline. And that goes against Weiss, her fourth, team fourth of the second half. Freed up Hahn. Inside Stevenson. And now Morrow, who is surprisingly scoreless, throws it out of bounds. And Coronado working against more full court pressure. And Muhammad across for the Cougars. Drop off to Jones. Her layup is good. And the foul. First points of the night for Jones. And Boston into the game for Mead, replacing Marr. Foul on Marr, her fourth. And Jones to the line for a three-point play opportunity. And she swishes the free throw. 43-22. Boston baseline drive, kick to Stevenson. And her pass backdoor to Morrow. gets Morrow into the scoring column for the first time tonight. And Coach Sagner wants a full timeout. And now he changes it to a 30-second timeout. 6:45 to play. Mead 45. Coronado 22. Coronado ball coming out of that timeout. And Mead once again brings the full court zone pressure. Muhammad loses it on her way up, fought for, and a held ball. Possession arrow says Coronado basketball. Quickly into Martinez, her floater, too strong, rebound Morrow. Corner to Boston. And Stevenson for three, too strong, rebound Jones. Muhammad through traffic, Euro step, left hand layup, too strong, rebound Jones. Blocked, rebound Martinez, no good. And saved by Muhammad. Another chance for Martinez, no good. And Brennan ahead to Boston. Backdoor spin, Stevenson, layup no good. Rebound, Jones. And Weiss has it taken away by Hahn. Stevenson, turnaround baseline. That goes. Stevenson has 12. 25-point lead for Mead. Muhammad lines up a left wing three. That swishes home. Just 5 points for Muhammad tonight. She had the first two of the game for Coronado and been very quiet since. Drop, elbow, Stevenson, drive, and a foul called against Jones. And mass substitutions. 5 new Cougars into the game, and for the Mavs, Angus and Marr replace Hahn and Stevenson. Brennan has it in, and then she's freed up for the corner three. It's too strong, but she collects her own rebound. Down to 4.5 to go in regulation. Inside Angus, layup no good. Rebound Rempel, and she's off and running. And then has it poked away from behind by Brennan. And Abby Miller set to check in for the Mavs. She's going to replace Morrow. And a substitution for Coronado as Muhammad comes back into the game. Ella Leisure will inbound baseline underneath. Corner three, short, rebound, Leisure. Putback is good. Her first two of the night. And Bruner, after a brief interruption, a lot of tempers flaring, Bruner into the game replaces Muhammad. And we are back underway. 4:05 to play. Mead leads by 20. And a steal by Miller. Marr, top of the key to Boston. Screen by Angus. Marr picks up her dribble and gives it back to Boston. Corner, Miller, 3 on the way, is good. Abby Miller continues to play well off the bench tonight. She's got 7 and a blocking foul on Brennan. And a fresh 5 into the game for Coronado. And a timeout called by Coronado. Full timeout, 3:14 to play. Mead 50, Coronado 27. And you just got to hope that there's no injuries or technicals that result in suspensions, because you can tell as the athletic director meets with the officials at midcourt that this is going to be a hotly contested final 3 minutes. Fourth quarter action brought to you by Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. As realtors, our experience is extensive with over 700 transactions since 2002. We know what's important, we know the market, we know real estate, and we get to know you so that we can be the best resource possible for your purchase or sale. Call Jason and Tara Boston at 303-921-9100 or visit them online at jasonandtaraboston.com. And back to the action. Like I said, the only thing that you're looking for here, this game is over with from a score standpoint. This final 3 minutes, you just want to make sure no injuries and no suspensions that result, or no technicals that result in suspensions next game. 3:14 to play. And this is a scene you don't often see athletic directors intervening, talking to both coaches, the officials. We've had a player storm out the back door outside just a minute ago as Muhammad drives, layup no good, rebound Muhammad, putback no good, rebound Jones, putback no good, rebound Muhammad, putback is good. 50-29, 2:57 to play. Marr, pump fake, drive, and a travel will turn it back over to Coronado. And Coronado gets it across. Weiss drives, shot comes loose. And Martinez now to Muhammad, top of the key. 3, splashed again. Muhammad into double figures with 10. 50-32 the score, 2:10 to play. Inside, Boston, back out to Brennan. 3, short, rebound Muhammad. And she's running with 2 Mavs chasing. Layup is good through traffic. Patina Muhammad having a strong fourth quarter. She's got a team high 12. 1:48 to play in regulation. Boston loses it, picked up by Muhammad. Ahead to Weiss. Weiss all the way to the rim. Shot blocked. Picked up by Jones. And Martinez with a pull-up jump shot. That's good. Her first points of the night. 50-36. 1:15 to play. And Mead content to run some clock here as we're under a minute to play now. Marr all the way to the rim, fouled, and the layup is good for Mary Marr. 46.6 to play. Just the second field goal of the game for Marr. She's got 5, and she'll go to the line to try to make it 6. And Morrow, Stevenson, and Hahn back into the game, replacing Angus, Boston, and Miller. Marr's free throw is too strong. Rebound to Jones. Muhammad ahead to Martinez. Weiss, crazy shot, airballed, and out of bounds. 35 seconds to play in this one. And Mead should be able to run out this final half minute. Foul on Jones with a 19.3, and that ends her night and sends Morrow to the line for 1 and the bonus. Morrow swishes the first, just her 3rd point of the night. And Morrow sinks a pair. 54-36. 15 seconds to play. And a layup put home off the steal will make this a 20-point game, and it'll end 56-36. And Mead is on to the round of 16 along with their classmates on the boys' side. Once again, we want to thank all our sponsors here tonight. Ziggy's Coffee, Northern Colorado Pools, Graybow Roofing, Remax Nexus Jason and Tara Boston, and the Mead Mavericks Boosters. This broadcast was produced and directed by Don Gerton with camera work by Tom Lewis and Tim Ellis. I'm Blaine Robinson saying good night from Mead High School, where once again the Mead Mavericks defeated the visiting Coronado Cougars by a final score of 56-36, and they're on to the round of 16.